Good evening, Dad Investor here. I've got a fairly short one today. So as I said yesterday, I've spent most of the day looking after my little boy, which is fantastic, catching up with a couple of friends who recently had a baby as well. That was really enjoyable. I have had some slightly bad news from the viewing agent that I saw yesterday, who initially said, look, I think I don't understand this, but I think I should put you in touch with the vendor themselves so that you can explain it to them. They asked, and the vendor shut them down and said, absolutely not. I've been asked about this before. I'm not interested. Which was essentially the idea of renting the property first and foremost as a company and then purchasing it at a later date for more than the asking price, or at least agreeing to a price now that they would get in X number of years' time, depending on the term. So yeah, it was a bit of a blow. It's important to share the bad things, or the things that can knock you back a little bit, because that felt like quite a promising lead, felt like quite a hot lead, but then obviously we are where we are. So yeah, I have got to. I'm still trying to get a viewing for the 10-bed that I was looking at. Still been unable to. I'm probably just going to knock on the door at some point soon and ask to go and speak. Just ask whether now is a good time to view the property. See what they say. See how desperate they really are. Really, I guess, because I can help them. I've got people who have watched these videos who are interested in potentially obtaining that 10-bed and running it as probably assisted living. So yeah, I think it's really important that I can get in front of the vendor and speak to them and try and find out how to help them, find out what they really need. So I'm probably just going to knock on the front door because it helps them as well. I also am going to resubmit an offer because I've been waiting for a few days now and chasing regularly for the feedback from a vendor who said that I gave similar offers for two properties. They were the 3-bed semis that I was speaking about a week or so about, where one of the vendors said, no, we don't want to do that, which is leasing the property and then purchasing it at a later date. The second one said, that doesn't actually cover our mortgage, so we can't do that. And the estate agent took that as a no. And I said, well, that's not a no. That's just the negotiations can continue. So I'm just going to resubmit something and say, well, this or this is what it's going to be, or your mortgage cost, your monthly mortgage amount, so that we can take control of the property, do what we need to do with it, use it. The intention would be to use it as serviced accommodation. And then, yeah, they don't have to worry about it, don't have to touch the property, and that's it. We purchase it off them in 5 years' time. So I'm just going to resubmit that offer. I'm probably going to do that tonight. And yeah, that's it for me. I've got somebody coming down tomorrow to spend the day with me, see what I'm doing, how I'm doing it. So I shall be going through some of the numbers of how I've worked out what to offer, how I've offered it, how I've structured the deal, how I've negotiated with people. I've also got a meeting with an estate agent tomorrow, somebody I've been building a relationship with for quite a while. He's a really nice guy, and basically we're trying to create a mutually beneficial agreement here where we say, look, I know people that can buy properties and I have investors on board that want to do so. You've got a series of potential properties that potentially might be sticking on the market that you really would like to get rid of and offload. Let's see if we can help each other out, because yeah, everyone stands to gain something from it. So I'm seeing how I can help him. So I'm going in tomorrow, bringing the person along with me that's going to spend the day, and we're going to go and sit and have a meeting, go through a few potential properties that might be of interest. Yeah, there is another positive actually from today, which is that I viewed an HMO, or a property which was split into 4 rooms as an HMO and a flat downstairs, and it was just a bit of a disjointed property. It's back on the market. I requested to view a 9-bed HMO the other day, and I found out that it's the same owner of both. And what that means is that there is potentially some form of portfolio purchase to be done there, and see how that's how that can be worked. So yeah, there are positives and there are negatives. Yeah, it's a bit of a balancing act. So you move on, you carry on, and yeah, on to the next ones. That's it for this evening. Dan Investor over and out. Hope everyone has a lovely rest of your evening, and speak to you tomorrow.